And your first act is kinsman. Find your sword brother to get us all beat.
Oh, who was mouth me? Yo!
Sword brother!
No, bro! Kinsman! No! I'm wrong. Kinsman Saha. Kinsman Saha. You know what? As her legal guardian. If you don't know, I got papers. You can make her do push-ups.
I ain't doing shit.
But you can make him do somebody got in the wall under these.
I'm thirsty. Hi, Kinsman. Hi. Come, you two brothers. Let me go get beer.
Yes. Yes.
Good night.
Yes.
Good night. I like it. It's a really good night.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. That's something I think everything. Thank you.
Hey, 10. Hold on 1 second. Does she have a gift?
This is always to be sharp and always to be with you with that.
Oh!
Dragon!
Now we have 2 dragons! 2 dragons!
They multiply.
Now it's the nostrils.
Yes.
Now it's the nostrils of the dragon.
So, if I can have everybody's attention, please. We're actually going to move into another ceremony. This is a special one, and at this time we're going to turn it over to Sir Basil. Let him come up here and cool shit.
Hold on, guys, just a second. Thank you.
50 degrees.
Some of you know who I am, some of you don't. My name is Sir Basil. I'm a knight of the Southern Marches. I'm also a member of the Kushi. A couple years ago, the Kushi expanded from just kinsmen and sword brothers to include the ranks of knights. Myself and Sir Brock are those knights. Tonight, we want to recognize somebody else who's not of the Kushi, but has been walking this path for some time. To help me with this, I'm bringing in 2 other knights, Sir Brock and Sir Techno. Please come in. Sir Brock was my squire for several years. Until 2 years ago, I decided I didn't need a bitch again.
Helps me.
Now, he's my brother, and I couldn't be more proud. Sir Techno I have known since I have been fighting, starting 17 years ago. I have my toe breaker if any of you fuckers call me old. Yos. Sir Techno started walking the path some time ago and was knighted as well. The person we wish to recognize tonight, we wish to recognize as a peer. Squire Elibram, please come forward.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, Pegasus is safe. I'm going to decide to do that.
Thanks. All right. Great.
Squire Elibram has been squiring under a knight of Templar Draconis Castavara for many years. Due to unfortunate health circumstances, it may never come to pass that this knight return to the field to give Elibram his knighthood. The 3 knights plus 1 other Susnoju met today and discussed this. We also received information from several kinsmen and several sword brothers that they didn't know what the hell the weight was. I explained to them the unfortunate circumstances that were present. Talking among us, we have decided to move forward with this, not as knighting him as he's our squire, but recognizing him as our peer, therefore elevating him to knighthood by recognition.
You're here.
A lot of you know Elabrum from many events. Anytime somebody needs a hand, Elabrum's there to help. You don't even have to ask. We were talking yesterday in the main square. He went to string his bow and drop it off at weapons check. 4 hours later, I was wondering where the hell Elabrum went. I go up there. He's checking weapons unasked in the rain because they needed the help. If there's a herald needed, he drops his gear, flips his tabard to his herald side,
Yep.
and immediately starts heralding.
Every time.
Without fail.
If somebody's hurt, he's there. What can I do? How can I help you? What do you need set up? There's many paths to knighthood. It's not all combative. It requires heart, requires knowledge, skills that are acquired, walking the path of the knight. Elabrum has demonstrated these abilities so many times that I can't even list them all. It's time he be able to walk the path not behind us as we lead him, but with us as we forge ahead. Elabrum, turn to face us. Sir Brock, do you have anything to say?
I've known you the entire time I've been fighting. The first time I met you was at Equinox in Tennessee. Never met you before. I just knew there was a squire of my unit showing up. I met you then as ahead of me because you were a squire and I was a member. We became equals and you and I talked. We've progressed together. We've grown together. Even after I left the unit and I go to another home, you and I were always together. I never viewed you as anybody other than my equal. And I still, to this day, will always view you as somebody better than I.
Huzzah!
And I want everything for you.
So, most people don't know I'm a knight, and I like that.
You're good enough, you just show it without it being a title.
When I was knighted, my first thought was, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready because Elabrum hasn't been knighted.
Those who don't see power are the most evil.
Now, the first time I spent a lot of time around Elabrum, he came to Ravenous Camp and stayed. For those of you who don't know my family, we're really weird. We're really violent and we don't like people at all.
It is true.
This man fit in. He did not fit in as he should have, but he was accepted in my path, which is very hard to do. As it's said by some people, you can go talk to the Ravenous, but the whole time you're there, you ain't part of them and you know it. And that's just us. But he fit in. He melded to the situation. He adapted as he always does. I have to make him have fun. I have to tell him, you don't get the herald. You're fighting. I don't need you at weapons check. I fill slots so that Elabrum doesn't. I'll be taking a new squire sometime tonight. And if by the time I knight him, he is a tenth of what you are, I will be proud of him.
Elabrum, I've known you since I was a squire. When I first became a member at TPK, I squired under Mr. Frayson. Met you guys in an event. Was happy because I wasn't the only bitch there. I had somebody to share the bitch duties with. okay? I have seen you at your best. I have seen you at your worst. I see somebody I can respect as a peer, want as a peer, want beside me to help me fight off the storm. I could sing praises for you all night long because you are a genuinely good person.
Yep.
So few exist in this world. I know I'm not one. I always try to see the fairness. You automatically assume that's not a down part. I cannot understand how you can do this. I know.
No, I am weird. That's fair. That's fair.
It's weird, but you know what? The world needs more. The world needs more.
So make
The world
children
needs
make
more
more weird.
people that are willing to go, hey, I have no idea who the fuck you are, but you look like you need help. How can I help you? Instead of, I don't give a shit who you are. Get the hell away from me. Again, we talked. We were talking and recognized the fact that Ellerbrim's still Squire Ellerbrim, while we're Sir Basil, Sir Brock, and Sir Technic. We got to realizing how fucked up that sounded, because it should be Sir Ellerbrim as well. You've been there with us. You've walked the path beside us as we were learning. We've learned from you, you've learned from us, and we've missed that. Because some people assume that you're not worthy to stand beside us, and we say, bullshit. You are more than worthy to stand beside us, as are many here. But you share our path as a knight. Kinsmen walk some of the same. We consider them the same. But they don't walk the exact same path. Tonight, again, is recognizing you going from Squire Ellerbrim to Sir Ellerbrim. We are not your knights. We will not strike a blow because that is not our place. Who hit me? I'm sure not doing that to you.
Thank you, Sir Basil.
Oh, come on. But with everything we have seen, we know in our hearts, in our souls, in our minds, that you belong beside us, helping to defend those that need it, helping to battle the storm. Tonight we recognize you as Sir Ellerbrim. Squire Ellerbrim is no more. You will still be walking the path. There's still learning to be done. You will never stop learning. There's always stuff to learn. Becoming a knight means you learn to walk that path alone when necessary, and to teach somebody else to walk it. You have the skills and the abilities to take a squire and expand some other lucky person's knowledge. Help them grow as others have helped you grow, and others have helped us grow. I wish your knight could be here. I think he would agree with us that you are ready. But we decided that it is time.
Change. Okay. This belt is white. It signifies that you are a knight. You don't have to wear it. You don't have to talk about it. But this belt is yours. This color symbols that you are a knight. You are a peer to knights and kinsmen alike. This belt represents everything that you are, everything that you will be, and everything that you can be. This is yours.
Huzzah.
Most of you guys don't know this, and well, some of you do, but
Elbram here is honorary Kushi. He's welcome in our camp at any point in time. Yep. I wish he was Kushi, but I can't change that, and I know he won't change his mind. He's a loyal person.
That's why you adopted him against
To a
That's
fault.
why we adopted you against your will.
Yeah, we basically told you,
But
you're ours.
But because you camp with us all the time, and you're with us all the time, we thought it only befitting that you drank from a horn like we do all the time. So we present you this horn and wear with that new belt. So that when you're in Camp Kushi, you have the same treatment vessel that we do every night. And we embrace you as a brother and welcome you tonight.
He's getting knighted. No, he's getting knighted. Right?
Fill it with me.
Okay. As you've seen, some knights wear a chain to signify their knighthood. I do not, because chainmail hurts like a motherfucker when it gets speared to your chest. Elbram has no chain. Tonight we rectify that. This is a gift from everybody. Kinsmen, soul brothers, and fellow knights. Okay. Part of the journey.
Long overdue.
The only way it could have been more overdone is if I had another horn in the
At least Bam didn't knock him unconscious.
Hey, we're all looking forward to that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you
I'm not going to
being part of this. This is something very long overdue to somebody that's been very close to the three of our hearts. We've walked beside him, with him, watched him lead, watched him follow, watched him succeed, and watched him fail. He's walked many paths, learned many things. This is so long overdue I can't even begin to explain it. I appreciate you all witnessing as we rectify that tonight. And I hope you help me in welcoming Sir Elbram to the Brotherhood of a Knight.
Great cheers for Sir Elbram. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip.
Huzzah! And you crazy ass Christians, you think you killed our dragons? No. You only made 2 of them. See
I'm gonna go say,
Hey everybody,
here,
have your attention please. One thing real fast. For those who don't know me, I'm Duke Mordecai Haldane of the Kingdom of Gwynedd. That don't mean shit right now. What it does mean is that the Crown of Gwynedd has authorized me to speak for them on certain occasions, and this is one of them. The Crown of Gwynedd would like to welcome to the ranks the newest sword brothers, Kinsman, and the Knight and Dagger here this evening. Congratulations, and everybody take a big drink. Take a big drink.
Take a big drink. Because our saying is, welcome to Gwynedd, drink this.
All right.
I forgot we were a drinking club with a fighting problem.
Exactly.
Hey guys, we got one more thing that Sir Techno would like to do.
Everybody please attend. This is a night of ceremonies. We have one more that one of my brothers wishes to perform. May I have your attention, please? Thank you. I know this is running long, but we appreciate you guys' attention to what we consider important aspects of our lives. My brother Knight Techno has something he wishes to do now.
People with voice.
Please give him your ear. Thank you.
So, this is not where I was going to do this, but there were a lot more people that wanted to see it apparently than I thought. Change. Forward. Change came to me at Ides of March, and he said, I want to be your squire. And of course, my first question was, how do you know I'm a knight? After that, we went down and we sat in the very first campsite Ravenous had, and we had about an hour-long conversation, because I don't know him. Actually, rephrase that. I did know him. And we agreed that we were going to forge a friendship that's called Squire and Knight. And this is a friendship of an older person to a younger person who's done things and seen shit that they haven't. Change, what'd you have to do last night?
You had me write down an essay on why I wanted to be a squire.
How many essays have you written for me?
One.
Two, actually. Two, actually. Which may sound a little weird to you guys, unless you know the family, but that's okay. I don't teach combat, and he's never going to learn how to fight from me. My goal is to reorder the priorities in his brain, where his family comes first, and then dagger hair comes second, and then he comes third, as it's in my brain. And that's a long way to go. But he's going to start that step tonight. I'm going to read the essay in private, as I was going to have him read it to you. But it's very long, which I'm very pleased with. I'll get to know him better. After I read it, however, I will destroy it. Because that's going to be who you were, not who you're going to be. This belt doesn't leave you. This belt goes no farther than you, than 3 feet, which means you're taking a shower. Your gear does not stay on the field. Your unit mates never, ever want for your attention. Your family is everything, and dagger hair is second. You are my squire. All right, you, let's peace out. Thanks, guys.
I would like to end our night of ceremonies with something that's a tradition here in the Kushi camp. And in Gwinnett. Booze and violence! Thank you. Good night.